Hey everybody, how you doing? Bruce here. Welcome to the final hour of trading here, Friday, August the 27th. Last hour of trading for the markets. Weird, wild day today. Big moves, big positive moves on the indexes. The Dow is up 231 points. S&P is up 39. Nasdaq up 189 points. Been holding these gains all day. Steady Eddie. All is well. We have oil up $1.34 at 68.76, holding as well. Watching a lot of different stories simultaneously here. We had Jackson Hole, Wyoming virtual summit, which turned out to be all is fine, no big deal, no worries. Interest rates aren't going up anytime soon. Everything's fine. The market liked it, and here we are. And so we were able to hold up this market and keep it at where it's at. We are watching a bunch of stocks today. As always, SoFi at $14.12 a share, down 23 cents. Not getting too excited about that today. Unfortunately, it's traded 15 million shares, which is typical. Not too light, not that heavy. But it's not going anywhere. It's just flatlining here. GameStop at 202, 201.85, 202 range, down at its lows of the day just a few moments ago when it hit 254. And we have got volume of 2.4 million shares. We have no volume on GameStop today. So I am shocked that GameStop is only down $3 a share. I'm really shocked with this light of volume compared to what we've had lately. I'm surprised it isn't any lower, but that's what it's doing. ATIP up 15.5 cents, 429. It hit a high of 436 today on 1.2 million shares. So we've got a nice little pop on ATIP. It's been like 3-4 days in a row, better and better. I get the impression, I don't see anything official, but I'm getting the feeling that they might be getting close to a CEO announcement. The former CEO was abruptly let go a couple of weeks back. They're replacing this individual, and I get the impression that we're about to hear about it, maybe Monday. AMC, $39.99, down 32 cents. It hasn't moved much at all. The low of the day, $39.39, the high of $41.58. Trading in barely a $2 trading range, and volume of 63 million. We're less than half volume than what we've had lately. Matterport. Trying to predict this one, unbelievable. We've got a tent. We got a tent. We started down here. We went up to here. We're back down to here. We're down 9 cents at 14.71. Low is 14.37. That was this morning on the opening. It went as high as 15.68, $1.30 more, and now we're at 14.70. We're down a dime. 2.3 million shares traded. Matterport is just all over the place. I don't have any. Anything. I got nothing. 1474. I'm trying to follow it, but it is just stumping me. 23andMe trading at $9.11, up 30 cents on the day. High of the day, 918, about half an hour ago. Volume 900,000 shares. Was as low as 877 this morning. Looked terrible, and then came up over 9, went back under 9. Now it's at 911. Up 30 on the day. It's a better day, but there's no breakout here. SmartRent. Now, this is the stock that has been just going crazy. And that's not even the stock I want to talk to you about. Look at the chart on SmartRent today. Look at this. This is this morning down here. We were down here this morning when we started the day. That was at 11.87 this morning, right there. Went up to $14. $14 at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then a drop-off, complete drop-off, right back to down here again. Came back down to this $11 or $12 range. What was it? $11.98. It gave up $2 in an hour, just straight down, and now back up again to $12.97. It's up $1.03. Why? Volume 418,000. Capasa, mano. I don't know. I just have this suspicion that some people know there's something big coming. We have financials coming, I think, on Monday, and I think there are people that are thinking this is going to be great. We have others who maybe are short specialists, and they've just figured, let's just jump on this thing and hammer it, maybe. Or somebody sold out that had a chance to sell and just took advantage of the price. I don't know, but it's up $1.03 to $12.97. It's almost $13. Amazing, absolutely amazing day on SmartRent. Rocket Lab up 22 cents to 10.18. Spire down 26 to 9.46. Started up on the day, been down, kind of a slight recovery. And then CYXT, Sexter up 8.36, down 6 cents. Unbelievable. Now, I was asked this morning, someone asked me about a stock symbol SPRT called Support.com Incorporated. And if you take a look at the stock today, you kind of go, oh well, it started here, went up a little, down a little, and it's over here now, still up pretty good. It's up $17 on the day. It looks all right. But if you take a look at a 1 week chart, you'll look at this and go, what the heck happened here? This stuff came from 10, 11, 12 bucks and hit a high today of 59.69, almost 60 bucks. This thing has gone up sixfold. Here's a month right here. Here's the month for you. Look at this. Look at this stock. Wild. Absolutely wild. The company is not a SPAC. It's not that at all. It's a company that's been listed for a number of years on the New York Stock Exchange, and it operates sort of an at-home help desk kind of business with technical help, people working from home doing who knows what software work. Doesn't make a lot of money. Sales of 30, 40 million a year, nothing serious. Doesn't really make any serious money. Not a stock that anyone follows and watches. They got involved in March with a takeover arrangement. They decided to get into a deal called Greenidge Generation Holdings, a Bitcoin miner. They're going to be doing a reverse takeover. The Greenidge is private. These guys are public, and they're going to merge into the private co, but be publicly traded as Greenidge, I think. I'm still trying to figure this deal out, and there's no reason for the stock to be up here because of the takeover. This was announced in March, and nothing happened. The stock was $9. Nothing was going on. But what's happened is there's a short squeeze going on, and this is what's caused this stock to explode. As of yesterday or early this morning, the story goes that there were I'll tell you here, 20 of all the shares outstanding, 24 million shares. That's all there are. There's only 24 million shares in existence. The last report is there were 10 million shorted, and we heard that I read something about the short interest level is unprecedented, and that the interest is over 100% to borrow to short this stock. So the squeeze is on, and it just shot up, and this is what's been kind of happening here the last couple of days. Yesterday, the 26th, it was trading around 15 to 19 a share. The day before, Wednesday, it was 13, 14. The day before, it was 11, 12, 13. The day before, Monday, 9.20 up to 11 bucks. And it's just built and built and built and built in momentum. Absolutely crazy. It's a third of the number of shares that GameStop has. This is a chart here, a 5-day chart. You'll notice the black, the top line that is basically black with some blue on top of it. That's the share price, and you can see. Let me show over here. You see my hand over here, right up, right over there at the very far or right. That's where it is now. It got as high as 50, almost 60 bucks. And then on the second line are those little pyramids you see down there. Those are the volume lines. Unbelievable. It's just insanity. Jen.
Do you know what happens when you have to clean out your pantry?
Those of you don't know, we're moving. Jen is cleaning out the house,
And
finding
most
hidden
of,
gems.
Most of the time you find crap and things that expired in like 2014 or something.
Okay.
But look what I found.
She found a box of cookies.
Speculoos from Trader Vic's.
From Trader Vic's. How old is this box? Still sealed.
Oh no, it's still good.
It's still totally sealed up. There's no best before date anymore?
Oh yeah, it is, but it's 09/22/21.
Oh, it's still okay.
We're still good.
We're still good on this stuff. Trader Joe's cookies.
I brought home boxes of these things, and I'm obviously tucked this one way in the back.
To save, let me show it off again. Look at that. Oh my gosh, Speculus good. Any of you know what this is? Any of you
Oh,
are
I'm
familiar
sure
with this?
lots of them get those at Trader
Oh
Vic's.
my. Trader Joe's. Yeah, here
Just,
it says right
just
here.
hand them over, baby.
Trader
Hand them over.
Joe's. Yeah, there.
Did you want one?
No, I'm fine. Fine. I'm all right. I'm not going to die on the air from food poisoning. You die.
Speculous would never hurt me.
I don't know, kids. I just don't know. It's wild and wacky. Anyway, to finish the story, about support.com, hit a high of 60. I was looking at it an hour ago when it was at 50. It's now $35. It is falling like a knife right now. The volume on this company, 24 million in existence, 147 million shares traded today. 147 million shares. That's 6 times the number of shares that exist, not the float, not the total existence. It's unbelievable. 34.71. I have no idea what this is about. I have no recommendation for you. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just mentioning it. Unbelievable. GameStop, $200, 43 cents, down 4.79. It looks like GameStop is beginning to come to the low of the day, setting new lows. Yep, it is at its low of the day right now. AMC at 40.04, down 27 cents. So GameStop is definitely losing some ground here. Unfortunately for John Van, this is bad news. What can I say? Anyway, I've got a call here, a comment, question. From Fendeville, you have a dilemma. I have a GameStop 200 covered call expiring today. What should I do? Sell to close to take a big loss? Or hope it to dip below 200 and let it die? Oh, well, it is falling off. Your stock is falling off right here. So this contract is quickly losing ground, obviously. Its value has got to be a fraction by now. If the shares close under 200, they die today worthless, don't you? You wrote it. Or did you own it? Wait a minute. What should I do? Hope to dip below and let it die. To sell to close. Sell to close. Oh, okay. You're long. Okay, I'm sorry. You own it. You long the stock. Okay, I'm sorry. You're long the contract. What should you do? Okay, my first question is, why do you still have it? Why didn't you sell it anytime today already? But nonetheless, you're at 267 cents. Well, you're looking to sell for whatever you sell it for, whatever you can get it for. You still have 48 minutes. Shares could still run back to 205, 206, maybe not, and you can get $5-6 for it. Take your money and run. That's all I can say. Hope it to dip below 200, let it die. You didn't write it, right? You are long this thing, right? I hope I'm reading this right. Let's see. Bruce, I've always been talking about buying a put on SPRT. I did open my put position on it this afternoon because I've been talking about buying a put on that SPRT. Let's see here. Self-defense. I want to not recall on this one. I'm trying to find out what Fenville is doing. Let's go. Excuse me. Yes, please help me out, she says. And right, I bought this call. My covered call has been rolled, so I'm good with my shares. Okay, you're good on that. That's great. So you're long this thing. Okay, so if you get a bounce back in the next 40 minutes, sell it for whatever you can get for it. Obviously, that's what you're going to have to do. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Brucey, come on, man. This is a basic browser common sense. You have to delete your cookies in history, especially when changing devices and IP address. You got to change out your Uncle Trader Joe's cookies, man. What can I say? Oh man. Alrighty. Thank you all for being here, everybody. All of you who are joining in. I'm glad to see you here. Hope you're having fun. Getting ready to close out the day and the week here. Coming into the last little bit. I'm going to say goodbye to my viewers who are. I'm sorry, those of you who are commenting that are not members. We have to say goodbye to you. Members only at this point. For commentary. Thank you all those of you who become members of this channel who maintain your membership, you have the exclusive advantage of sending messages here on the live chat. We love having you. And any questions you have, let me know. I'll see what I can do. All right. Fenville, I hope it dipped below 200 so they don't get assigned by the $200 strike. Again, Fenville, you're just long this contract. So you're just going to make money or lose money on this buy. That's all you're doing. So I don't know what you paid for it, but it is worth not a lot of money right now at $2.85 on the stock. So anyway, hope you're able to pull that off. Anyway, never a dull moment. Thank you all for joining in and following me as I try to understand your questions. Okay. What else is going on? 201.25 on the GameStop. Coming on a little bit here. See what kind of a run it has. Unfortunately for our friend with the 225 contract, it doesn't look good. It does not look good over there at all. Yes, paid about $11. It's about $1 now, unfortunately. Yes, this is a loss. Hopefully the stock will come up a little more for you and you'll get some of this dough back. Right now, 201.20 on your GameStop. All right, SoFi down 26 cents to 14.10. GameStop down $4 at 201.03. ATIP up 15 cents to 4.29. We have AMC down 3 cents. We have Matterport 14.87 up 7 cents. 23andMe up 29 cents to 9.10. SmartRent at 12.97 up $1.03. What an incredible day this thing has had, all the way up to 14. Rocket Lab up 40 cents. Now it's had an incredible day. It was down to 9.50 this morning. Now 10.36 up 40 cents. Very good. Spire up, still down 23 cents, and Sextera down only 6 cents now. Vanik up 5.29. Those computer chip stocks are going higher. SMH is now reaching the high of all time, or the last 2-week high, 272. I'm happy about that. Those of you who are along that one. Home Depot up 240 to 323. IBM to 139.35 up 57 cents. The Dow up 254 and holding steady. Microsoft up 36. Apple up $1.09. Tesla up 11.97. Bed Bath & Beyond up 53. BlackBerry up 48. Royal Caribbean up 271. 83.53. Buy puts on Royal Caribbean. Let's see. AB early libation here, was doing that between Bruce's shows and fell asleep. It's my day off. Just woke up. ME is $9+. Hope it keeps going and makes me tens of thousands of dollars by New Year's. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. B-Fits. I still have my covered call I wrote for September the 10th. I'm not worried at the moment, but with the next earnings call a few days before, it'll probably be good to buy in back soon in case it pops after earnings. You can always do a rollover on your covered call. You can always roll over to a higher strike further out. You can always do that to protect yourself. You don't have to exercise the stock. You're just going to sell your contract. That's all you're going to do. You're going to sell to close. Fenivel, you're going to sell to close before the day. I have to jump on a call, Brucey. Hope you and Jen have a good week. And thank you, Mr. T. John Ben. Too much misinformation and way lack of knowledge on my part. I wash my hands of these options. Wait, if you buy the call and don't exercise it, I don't think they can assign you right now. Man, I can't remember. That doesn't sound right. They will not assign you. Clay, thanks. Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. I lost GameStop 250 calls this week as well. Yes, the stock didn't do that either. 201.66 now is where it's at. This contract is worth 166 plus whatever premiums got left on it. So I'm sure it's trading in the 225 neighborhood by now. If the shares pop $2 or $3, you'll add 200 or 300 to the value of this contract. But if it doesn't, it's going to end up with not a lot of value. That is how it's going. All right, let's move on back here to our shares and our markets. This support.com stock, this SPRT, now $29.98. Up only $10 on the day. I have no idea if this is a one-day wonder move on this short squeeze. I have no idea. It has traded 150 million shares. I have no idea how that's going to go. Robinhood down 12, SoFi down 26 to 14.10. No help there. GameStop back to 202. So it's a little better. Not a lot, but a bit. ATIP at 429, up 15 cents today. AMC down 3 cents. Matterport down a penny. ME 909. SmartRent 1307, now up $1.13. High of the day, $14. Volume 419,000 shares. It just defies a lot of trading norms. It's really wild what's going on here. I do not know what to make of it. Let's see. Fenville, if the price is above 200, Fidelity will assign 100 to me? No, they will not. If you have the option whether or not to be assigned or not. That's why it's called an option. You are long this option. It's your decision whether you want to exercise it for the stock or not. My recommendation is sell the option for what you can get for it. Hopefully the stock will rise a little further in this last 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and you can recover as much as your capital as possible and just be done with it. That's all you want to do. All righty. Aaron, Bruce, finally got myself to 3,000 SoFi shares. I bought it at a really similar price with Noto. He bought another 7,000 last week. They say, talk to your broker, though. Some will auto exercise on your behalf if you're in the money. They won't hear. I don't know. I don't think so. Joe, hey, Uncle B, big thanks to the hard work and putting up with us twice a day and classes. My options trading game is solid. Right on, Joe. Thank you. Bruce's Jen, okay, sound like she threw a beer glass. No, she's fine. she's moving all kinds of containers around in the kitchen, and dishes are being moved. She's washing some dishes, cleaning out old containers of of stuff in the pantry. I mean, we are cleaning up. You know what it's like when you're moving. There's all kinds of stuff to deal with. Fenville, yes, AB. I still have 40 minutes to recoup as much as possible. 202.14 is where we're at on that stock. I learned to stay out of the squeeze stocks because when you find them, it's usually too late. That could be. The support stock is $29.98, up 10.28 on the day. Wow. GameStop 202.28 right now, and 202.40, just a little bit better, but. Yeah, 201.98 just dropped there. I don't know. John Van, games has been a rough one for sure. Really, everything seems harder in time in this market. I still have my 175 GameStop covered call for September 10th. Thinking of holding it for another week. Hopefully, it's cheaper to buy back then. Yep, and you can do that, and you can at any time roll it over. You can always simultaneously buy this one back, sell another one that might be a September 17 at 200 or a September 24 at 210, and see if you can get just as much premium in as you're paying to buy this one back. Figure out the cost of this one versus what you can get for a 2 or 3 week further out contract at a higher exercise, and maybe I don't know, you can bring in more money than you're paying. Can you bring in more money per contract than you're paying to get these back? These have a $27 book value at the moment at 202 or so. I don't know how much premium is on them, but a contract that goes 3 weeks from now still, or 4 weeks from now, may have a $25 time value premium on it that will compensate you. You can, like I said, roll over into another one with a higher exercise price to lift your buyout if you do get bought out. Something to think about. Fenville, Spirit is halted at $29.98 now. My puts are looking good. $29.98 on that stock. Fenville saying that's why it's just sitting here on 150 million shares. Unreal, this stock. Unreal. Yeah, it was suspended. Just saw the stock suspended, halted. Yes, Uncle B, sir, you're going up a little less, and I'll wait it out till 359. GameStop 201.11. Fenville, don't wait too long. Just take the money and run once you make a good amount of profit. Richard, thanks Uncle B for the title of this video. I just earned $1,000. Way to go. The put is for 917. Do you think it has enough life to run again? It certainly does. But I don't know what's going on with this thing. Katrina, if I have a put $200 expiring today for GameStop, and at 4 p.m. it will not get to that price, it means it will not be exercised, right? You're long a put contract looking for the stock to go down in price, okay? Right now, the stock is at $296. It's out of the money. It has no value. I'm assuming you own it. You didn't write it. I'm assuming you own it. If you own the put, you could do whatever you want with it between now and 4 o'clock. Sell it or not. But if the stock is above 200, it's out of the money. The contract will be worthless. If the stock is below 200, it's in the money. You might get exercised. So you may want to buy it back towards the end of the day here. You got 35 minutes to go and close out the position if you need to. If you wrote it, okay. If you're long and it's in the money, you might get something for it. I guess that's what I'm really saying. If you're short this thing, then you could be exercised. I don't understand whether you're short or not. I don't quite know. Uncle Bruce, in your opinion, GameStop covered call. Uncle Bruce, your opinion on the GameStop covered calls. 3rd September, 10th September. 10th September is much higher premiums because of earnings call. 10th September has much higher premium because of time. Time, not forget the earnings call. Forget that. Time. How much time has it got? It's got 7 more days of life. So much can happen in 7 days, as you know, just this week. So if you're going to write a contract against the stock, if that's what you want to do, I'm recommending that you guys look at September 10s or 17s or 24s and take big, fat premiums on this stock for the time be paid to be writing this contract. If you're going to buy it as a speculator, you're paying an unbelievable premium to buy this stock. Absolutely, yeah. Fenville, GameStop, hard to tell if it's going to last that long. If you're already in the green, don't be afraid to cash out and run with the money. GameStop, 201.06 right now. The halts always have me suspense. What is this thing going to do? It's not trading yet. Wish I had some money to buy on the dip, says Anti-PC. You can be assigned in aftermarket, I believe, says damn it, Jim. Yes, I shorted it. I wrote it. I wrote the put. Okay, so if the stock stays above 200, it dies worthless, and you keep all of it. If the stock goes below 200, it's in the money, and you could be assigned, or you should buy it back, so you won't get assigned, okay? And, of course, if you buy it in the last 15 minutes, its value should be very little based on the value of the stock. Right now at 201.06, you're not going to get exercised. It's not in the money. It's out of the money, okay? Hope I'm getting this right for you guys. It used to be so much easier. It's not that easy. Not that easy anymore. Let's take a look here. GameStop options chains is what I want to take a look at right here, right now. August 27 puts for August 27. $200 put right now. 66 to 90 cents. Last at 75, and the stock is at $200.94. So that's where we're at right now on that $200 put contract. Last is 75 at 66 bid, now offered at 90, and this will fluctuate as the stock comes closer. It'll pop up a little bit. It was this morning at was as high today, 256. And it's been as low as, 14 cents? It's been jumping around like crazy. Oh, my God. $200.94 on the stock. Last trade on the contract, 90 cents, down 245. Bid, 75, asking 90 at the moment. Open interest is 1,000 contracts still in existence at the moment. If you're going to buy it back, you're going to be buying to close this position if you're going to do that. All right, I think this price is delayed. I'm probably behind in my quote, so forgive me on that. I'm just looking at what I can find. All right, what else? Let's see. Yep, you can put in a buy right now to close the limit order at 5 cents or 10 cents, just in case. I would go 6 or 11 cents if you can. Be a 1 penny above a nice round number. That's what I'm wondering. SoFi 1410, nothing going on. Support.com still halted from what I can tell. Might be halted for the rest of the day. I don't know. I'm not sure. GameStop, $200.99 right now. Just sitting there. We've got 30 minutes left in the day. We're up 254 on the Dow. We're up 41 on S&P, up 196 on NASDAQ. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. 201.34 on GameStop, going a little higher. Just a little higher on GameStop. That's good for put writers and call owners. Oh, man. I don't know. Spirit running now. Here it is, $30.70, up $11 now. Support is up again. It is running. It's going up again now, she says. There it is. No raise on GameStop. Anti-PC says, can't get it anyway. No dry powder. Let's see. We're moving again. I sold a $300 covered call this week. Bought it back this morning. Only had $30 left residual. I could earn it if it expired. I sold them. Then a 270 call for $100. Bought it back for $4. Damn it, Jim. Way to go. You're making this money. Taking these nickels and dimes off the table. I love it. ATIP is having a nice day, which is nice. Up 14.5 cents. So instead of making 700, I made 796. Way to go. Way to go, damn it, Jim. Support $33.97, up 14.27 now. So it's a little bit better here. Coming into the bell last half hour, 33.65. And millimeters, 201.92. We're almost at 202 on GameStop. We're almost at 202 on GameStop. The quotes I'm getting right now on GameStop options are antique, so I don't know exactly where we're at right now. Live quotes on GameStop options, so that one doesn't really help me very much. Going back to here. All right. 201.95 on GameStop, 32.95 on support.com. SoFi at 14.12. We have ATIP at 4.28. We got AMC at 40.18. We got Matterport at 14.96, up 16 cents. 23andMe at 9.10. SmartRent 13.07, up $1.13 here. Rocket Lab 10.31. It's up 35 cents. Spire up down 22, and Sextera unchanged. It's come back. IBM holding a 56-cent gain on the day. Oh, my gosh. We've got support.com at 33.85 right at the moment. 201.96 on the GameStop shares. Volume today on GameStop, 2.7 million. Dead quiet, just really backing off. 202.19 now on GameStop. All right. Anti-PC, every cent I make helps my other mistakes, says damn it, Jim. Carter says, I can't believe it's Friday again. Man. Richard, when SmartRent discloses its earnings, do you think it's going to be positive? I have no idea, man. I don't know what it's doing now. I mean, from 10 something to 14, down again to 11 to 13. I mean, I don't know what's going on. It's wild. It's just insanity, man. 13.07 up 100, up $1.13. I love the move up, but I'm puzzled by how much it moved up to 14 already, and then back down $2 to 12. Unreal. I'll take the 13.07 pricing, though. I'm happy to see that for a bunch of my investors here, a bunch of my viewers, but I don't know, man. 35.10 on that support.com now. Unreal. Let's see. I'm just going to go cry in the corner, says that. GameStop, green finish. Come on. GameStop, 202.19 right now. Island Girl. Bruce, I'm watching you 32 minutes behind the airtime. Please don't die of food poisoning, please. Now's your chance on the GameStop $200 call. Should be able to get out. 201.94. Probably get about 2 something for 225, maybe 250. I don't know. But on the other hand, the stock could still pop another couple of bucks. 202.15 right here. What can I say? Michael, with all the new SEC rules, Smart EPS will probably be low. That's all people seem to care about. They'll have their write-off, of course, and then they'll disclose their true. I have no idea what to tell you, kids. I do not know. 34.59 on support.com. SoFi at 14.10. Very frustrating. GameStop 202.39, 202.15. Getting a little better, 202.32. Is there another couple of dollars here? For every dollar is $100 on a call. Every dollar, I don't know. Let's see. Good for you, damn it, Jim. Glad to see when you make gains here. You deserve it. Right on, man. 202.49 up again on GameStop. AMC down only 2 cents to 40.29. It doesn't want to give up ground. Matterport back to $15, up 20 cents on the day. 2.5 million traded on Matterport. It's going to eke out a gain, it looks like. ME at 907, SmartRent 1307, Rocket Lab 1033, up 37 cents. Sextera down 3, Spire down 22. What a run we got going here at the end of the day. 202.25 on GameStop. What is going to happen? Is there some bargain hunting coming in, or is there some buying coming into GameStop at the end of the day here for those who don't want to be caught short? 202.44, I just saw it pop there. And is that why it's inching up? Could it run to 03, 04, 05? Anything is possible, but the reverse is also true. But it just does not want to give up the ground, does it? Really doesn't want to collapse. 202.16 on 2.5 million shares roughly traded. Amazing. All right. Let's see. Where did this SPRT come from? I'm only just hearing about it today. No one's heard about it before. It caught fire about 4 days ago with some investors on Reddit and elsewhere. It's a classic short squeeze. It's now 34.38. I don't know what to make of it. Thank you. I'm down quite a bit on my SoFi, average 16 and 5,000 shares. You just sit tight, damn it. Don't you do anything. BB up 4.2%, just another 40% till I'm even. Yeah, hey! According to a new survey, 59% of Gen Z traders claim to have bought or sold an investment while inebriated. That explains a few things. Okay, let's see. Phew, I got out of my 200 call at 250, paid $11 on Tuesday. Okay, Fenneville, you're out of there. We can relax now. You're gone. Now we need Jim, a miracle for Jim, but I don't think we're going to get one. Something so. Fenneville, enough of that one. 35.68 on the SPRT. Wow, unbelievable. Let's see here. Yeah. Not chasing this SPRT. I wish I could go back to Monday, says John. Yes. I'm not as think as you drunk I am. There you go. 14.10 on SoFi, 202.27 on GameStop, 202.19 now. ATIP 428 up 14 cents. AMC at 40.39 up 8 cents. Matterport 14.98. ME 23me up to 908 up 27. SmartRent at 13.03 up $1.09. Those of you who have SmartRent, I hope you're doing okay on this one. The all-time high on SmartRent 15.14. It hit 14 this morning. For just a brief moment. Unbelievable. Only 423,000 traded, and earnings coming out Monday. All bets are off. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Rocket Lab 1038 up 42 cents. Good day after all. And Spire down 22. Sextera up 2 cents now. IBM holding a 51-cent gain. The Dow up 235. We got S&P up 39. NASDAQ up 187. These markets are solid up here. These three big markets, solid. They're not inching. They're not budging an inch. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. I wish I could go back to Wednesday, sell everything on the high. Well, maybe the high will be Monday morning. Maybe Tuesday will be the all-time high. Maybe all next week we just go higher and higher and higher. Who's to say? This ain't over. I don't think it's over at all. Interesting markets, no question about that. Let's see. Okay, Vernon, thank you for this donation. Bought a call option on Goldman Sachs earlier in the summer. Flipped it today for a $6,000 profit. That is how we do it in Bay Ridges. Nicely done, Bay Ridges, Ontario, cashing in on Goldman Sachs. You gotta love it, buddy. That is awesome sauce stuff. Way to go, man. Well done. I appreciate it. Thank you for the donation, and I'm glad to see you making money. That's good stuff. Nice. Thank you, everybody. Where are we at now? GameStop 202.10. We got ATIP at 428. SPRT support at 33.61 right now. Let's see. John Van Vernon, you sold 170s for September. How's that going? Watching closely on all of these. 202.30 on GameStop, down 292. The Dow holding a 237 gain. We've got Matterport at 14.95 and SmartRent at 13.02. Rocket Lab at 10.40 up 44. That is 10 cents off the high of the day. 2.6 million. Rocket Lab looking a lot better than yesterday, for sure. What a crazy close. What's happening here? Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Waiting on ME watching all kinds of different stock. You never have enough money for all the stock that's out there. You got to pick your spots and then just wait it out. Sometimes that's what it is. The most valuable commodity that you can give your investment is time to let it come through. That sometimes is the thing that's the hardest thing to give. Just putting the time in and just go from there. 202.37 on GameStop. AMC up 8 cents to 40.39. There you have it. Goldman Sachs 418.88. Nice. That was a nice move. Any kind of pullback, you buy it again. Absolutely. Happy Friday, everybody, from SVT Boxer. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Awful kind of you. John Van is thumbs ups and crossing fingers and doing everything else. Hanging out. I'm watching my September calls very closely, says Vernon Edwards. Right on, buddy. Just sit tight and see what we do. I just want to buy a $2 million worth of IBM and live off the dividend while writing very conservative covered calls. I did the math, and it's like 150 to 180,000 a year. There you go. SoFi, what is you doing today, baby? SoFi is not taking care of us today. 1408. It's a bargain, to say the least, but there's obviously selling coming in. 16.8 million traded at the moment. That's what we've got right now on the day. Thank you all for your kind support of this YouTuber as we get through another crazy week. Hey, Bruce, how can I borrow $2 million? If you got like $5 million in assets in real estate, you could borrow $2 million easy. That's another way to do it. Anyway, a lot of people do that, says Drop. Thank you from White Summer Art. Thank you for the donation. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That's awful kind of you. The PayPal donations, those are awesome too. Oh my gosh, says Auntie. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Let's go through here, and we're at $30 on the support. 30.78. We've got a SoFi at 14.08. GameStop 202.94. ATIP 428. AMC at down up 3 cents at 40.34. Nothing going on here. 14.88 on Matterport, giving up some ground. Still up 8 cents. Hanging on to a gain. 17 minutes. Can it do it? ME 907 SmartRent. $13 up $1.06. Wow. And Fenville, Uncle Bruce had just donated via PayPal. Been a good week for me. Thank you, Fenville, so much. Very, very, very kind of you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. Such fun times we're having here. My goodness. No downtime here this week. What a crazy week we've had this week. 142 thumbs ups. I thank you for those, folks. If you're able to throw us any thumbs ups here, I would appreciate it. 404 of you here would be wonderful. Let's see. Lost $3,000 on GameStop calls, but gained $25,000 selling covered calls on GameStop. So all is good. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love it. You too can make money doing this. Fantastic. Hey, Richard, I'm so tired of counting change under my mattress. Could we get a blast off from one of my stocks? We'll start counting dollars. Jeez Louise. Anyway, once we all become, Uncle Bruce, once we all become hundreds of thousands of percent richer, should we reinvest all winnings, or should some of that be put away into something more long-term? Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll figure that out. Bruce, how many thousands of viewers would you have if you'd recommended SPRT and Nestos on Monday? Come on, man, sort it out. If I knew what those shares are going to do on Monday, I would have shut the channel down and just kind of invested myself. And you'd be wondering, where'd he go? What happened to him? And what's this thing about in the news about this guy, this former YouTuber that is now buying this big mansion? What's that story all about? Doesn't he look familiar? Look at that guy. There's no hair on that guy. I think I know who that is. You got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. You got to know when to walk away, and you got to know when to run, baby. There it is. You got to know. Oh, man. It's going down again, SPRT, 2820. There it is. Poor Yoko is in the box. Fridays are better with YOLO and Yoko, you know. Tried buying puts on SPRT, but they are crazy priced. Yeah, there you go. That's what happens with these kinds of deals, with these shares. These contracts go nuts, crazy. 203 on GameStop, holding 203. AMC at 40.26, down a nickel. So if you have written $200 puts on GameStop, we got 15 minutes to go. It doesn't look like you're going to be exercised. Those are going to die worthless. Let's see. Instead, we buy these reliable future growth companies like SoFi, and everyone attacks you. This is the world we live in. It's true. It's crazy. It's crazy. Fenville, I got lucky when it hit 59. Carter, I wish there was an easy ATIP to pull option data. I want to like alert when the short interest is more than shares. $20 says the Wall Street Bets guys bought into BBIG because reading it out loud sounds funny. Anyway, there you go. I'm up 1,000 on my 5 contracts puts on SPRT right now. Well done, Feneville. Nicely done. I like it. Making money in this market. Beautiful job indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Let's see. I would like to see this get a grip too. I think these dips are temporary, but I can't guarantee you the minute they'll turn around. But at 14.05, it's a whole lot better than 15.05, and it's a whole lot better than 17.50. This is a bargain. The company is going to be promoting itself. It's going to be getting more write-ups. You do know that there are analysts calling this to go $25 to $30 a share. You do know that. But you've got to put the money down when nobody wants in. Right now, people want out rather than in. You got to get in there. That's what you got to do on these kind of markets. That's how it works. You buy low. It's hard to do, though. It really is. We need a run next week. I agree. It's time for a run next week. I agree. Where are we at? 28.20 on SPRT. We have 13 minutes left in the day. Support.com has traded 159 million shares today. Only 24 million exist. Incredible. Unreal. Let's see. There we go. Yep, I've conditioned myself. I got another 150 today. I'm up to 3,000 on this thing. I'm confident. And there you go. And the warrants are a one-time cost, right, Bruce? I bet next earnings will be way better. That's right, a one-time thing only. Only a one-time thing. GameStop desperately trying to copy AMC and go green. GameStop right now, 203.55. Hold up, peeps, says Chris. How you doing, Chris? Let's see. And SPRT halted again. Let's go. How many shares exist again? 24 million. 24 million, that's all there are. 10 million were shorted, according to the last report, and the street thinks it's worse than that. There's derivatives everywhere on this thing, and that's why it's so volatile. Almost $60 today for the high. Wild. Anybody wants some YBM 141 calls expiring in 11 minutes? That's why it's a heartbreaker. Company's making all kinds of money, and it's trading at 139.35. IBM is not even at its high of the year, and it should be. The company is splitting later this year. Should be a positive move for the market. Not happening. I can't understand it. I just don't understand. God, I love a squeeze. Facing IBM. Yes, why the face IBM? AMC 40.40 up 9 cents. GameStop 203.88. ATIP up 13 cents. SoFi at 14.06. The low of the day, 14.05. We're right here at 17.3 million traded. I don't know why it's down. Don't know why people are selling it. I think they're crazy. I think it's being picked up by institutional buyers. gleefully, quietly, just systematically, there's buying whatever's coming in, but they're not going to chase it up. They're going to just back off, take more, back off, take more. I'm sure that's what's going on. Did you say that SPRT is a buyer right now? I did not. You're doing it the wrong, DQ. You need to write them. I think I need to time out. Lost patience with MTTR today, just trading sideways. John, GameStop is moving up now. Oh no, it's big in Wall Street bets. I recall. Any other idiots buy puts on Foot Locker? Well, this guy did. 1407 on SoFi. GameStop 204.36. AMC up 13 cents. We're coming into the last 10 minutes of the day. The Dow's holding 243 gain. S&P up 40. NASDAQ up 189. All righty. Let's see. Alan Millen. I'm off for some Asian food for dinner, Bruce. GameStop will hit 240 next week or higher. Have a great weekend. You take care, buddy. Thanks for everything. Have a good one yourself. DQ. Michael, yeah, I do that too. This was a gamble when they dropped when the president was fired. This is the thing with SoFi. I have only seen 2 write-ups. That's a great and after almost 2 months of being public, there haven't been any more. I bought some at the money calls thinking a rebound was a guarantee. I purposely didn't mention the calls that I bought. I love how y'all chastise yourselves. Deep Valley AMC follows GameStop as the Earth follows the sun. 204.02 down $1.20 on GME right now. That's what we're at right here. Anyway, Carter says, Firmless Google News keeps suggesting ME articles that poo-poo SoFi over and over and over again. There's winners, there's lovers and haters of every stock out there, and lovers of haters of YouTubers. I know that. 204.48 down 78 cents on GameStop. It's coming back to break even on GameStop. 203.97, trying to come back. Just a little here and a little there. That's all she wrote. We have SoFi at 1404. We've got Matterport at 1492, up 12. We've got 23andMe at 908, up 26. We have SmartRent holding at 1284, still up 90. Rocket Lab up 45 cents to 1041. Spire Global down to 25 cents to 947. Sixtera is up 6 cents to 847. That's where we're at, kids. IBM up 57 cents with 8 minutes to go. We're up at 245 points higher on the Dow. Support.com 2637. I'm not sure if it's trading again, but it is at 2637, holding a 667 gain on the day. Top price 59.69. Unbelievable. SPRT, what a run on that one. Indeed. SPRT, there we go. If I could type properly, it would show the first time. SPRT. There it is, 2637. I'm not sure if it's halted or not. Looking at options, I'd be curious to know, what option have you got, Fenneville? Halted on it, let it dip. What option have you got there? I know you got a put. Is it a how far forward are you? Are you into September's? What have you got on this thing? And I'm curious how you're doing on it. Let's see. Glad I got it when I did. I made some nice money today in SPRT. SoFi needs to put themselves out there better. A press release every week would be great, or some news out there to get after writing these articles. Notice you're not covering any EU stocks. Is there a reason for that? No time. I don't follow anything over there. What was that? 60 seconds till SPRT halted again. Let's see. Okay, lost a bunch today. Still found time to give Bruce a thumbs up. Come on, people. Thumbs up for Bruce. Let's see. Earliest are 17s. John, I don't know how it works, but maybe holding on to that option call saves somebody from worse situation. I don't know about that. And we're at still 2637 right there at the moment right now. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, I don't know what you could have been able to get. Yes, sir. The earliest is 917. I got 5 contracts of Spirit at 25. So you got 25s for September 17, I guess. I don't know. I don't see them. I don't see them available. I only show 23s and 917. But I'm with you. Interesting. How these are going. Let me see if I can find it over here. SPRT, SPRT, options chain, bingo. And let's take a look at NASDAQ. See if I can get the options chain on NASDAQ. Calls and puts near money. September 17's. Let's see all, please. Okay, here we go. September, you got 25s, September 17, 25. So last at 790, I'm guessing here. Bid ask on the 25s are 780 to 820 at the moment, or at least that last trade. Stock may not come back here today. Interesting stuff. And I hope you got them at a nice cheap price. Oh my gosh. Open interest is only 165, but they've traded 4,000 contracts. That's unreal turnover. Unreal. Wow, what a market. That is wild and wacky right here, right now. Unbelievable. Anyway, yeah, there we go. Okay. That's incredible. Oh gosh. Alrighty. Let's see. Bruce, you're not helping me feel better. At this time, I'm in need of a hug for not a latch for wet noodles. Oh no, I got him for $6.50. She says, "Okay, you got him for $6.50." John, you hang in there, man. You're gonna be all right. It's just one of those trades. What are you gonna do? So you got him at 6.5 in there now, 780 to 820, right on. So you're up a buck something here, $1.20, $1.30. So $600-700 gain. Hey. Stock drops some more. I mean, you got $25 puts. You're just about out of the money. This is great. If these shares drop to 20, you're 5 in the money. You might be trading at $10-12 a contract, and you're almost double your dose. So that's all right. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. It's just not coming back, though. We got 4 minutes to go. 26.37 on the stock with no trading right now. Unfortunately, they're still halted, and we're waiting for. Waiting to see if they'll get called back up here. I don't know. It's so frustrating that they're halted again. 160 million volume on them. 160 million at this point. 26.37 at this moment in time. But you're around to play for a while yet. So, if these shares back off the next week or two and come back into the 15 neighborhood, you're up $10 in book value plus some premium. Nicely done. So indeed, John, I don't know what to say, my friend. It is what it is. GameStop 203.86, and you took a shot. You had some glory for a while, and everything looked good for 2 good days there. 225 high, 227 high, and then not another high. But it's the way it is. Sometimes you catch one, and sometimes you don't. SoFi is making me a bit angry. 1408 right now, down 28 cents on SoFi. 2 minutes to go. The low of the day, 1404 now, 1408. 18.59 million traded here. Well, there you go. So, John, you lost $90. There you go. Uncle Bruce, I grabbed some SoFi calls, 12.50 September 17th for $1.75. That's an okay buy. That's a good okay buy. I like that. 10 calls, scoop 10 calls for like a 25-cent premium. I like that deal. Yeah, I like that. I like your chances. This thing goes to $16 between now and then. You were laughing, man. $16.50 at a $4 contract. I decided to go for a covered call on SPRT. I paid $1,000 and I got the 1,000. I got 100 shares, and a written call expires September 17th. Strike price $10 US. I received $25.97 US. Okay, so I bought 100 shares, and for $1,000, you bought them for a $10 each, right? And then you wrote a $10 call, and you took in $25.97. I love that. I love that. So you took in $2,600 by spending $1,000 to buy the stock. You gotta love this, and they'll buy it off you for $1,000. So you're going to turn it into $3,600. And there you go. I like that. Yep, that's it, says John. I lost $90, he says. Interesting. I've learned, you learned thousands of dollars with a $90 investment. You learned thousands of dollars of knowledge here. Yeah, you got a deal here. That was a cheap investment to learn a lot about these contracts, how this works. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Hey, Uncle Bruce, have you been looking into SRNG, Soaring Eagle, SPAC? Kathy Woods and ARC swept up 11 million on Wednesday. I have not. I don't know anything about it. I'll have to look it up if I can find any time between packing. Oh my gosh. Fenville, Clay, I got 25 grand by selling covered calls on GameStop when it ripped to 225 on Wednesday. So that fund allowed me to play around a little bit. There you go. Larry, the bells are going. That's a wrap. Wrote 4 calls on GameStop this week. I wrote 4 calls on GameStop this week on the same 100 shares. There you go. That is also how you make money in this market. GameStop closing at 204.42, down 80 cents on the day. AMC up 45 cents to 40.76. And SPRT did not come back trading. Last trade was 26.33. So we'll see how that one does on Monday. DQ saying, thank you, Larry. Been dying for the bell. ARC has a YouTube channel. Y'all know. SVT ARC bought into PFE, going to pop 10% next few weeks. There you go. Lots of things going on. People are looking at all kinds of different deals here. SRNG. I'm going to have to look up SRNG. I'll check this one out. And there we go. And then ARC. There we are. I got a little note made for myself on that one. And Uncle Bruce, when you and Jen are traveling around the country, are you going to have her tied to a rocking chair holding a shotgun? Yeah, at the top of the Jeep there. You know, it's I'll be driving the open air thing, and she'll be rocking up there with the shotgun. You got it, baby. Riding shotgun. That's right. Bought another 100 SoFi, says Pickcomb. And it's so cheap. It is so cheap. SoFi, 1404. Bargain, man, down 32 cents. Another bargain waiting to happen. What can I say? GameStop at 204.42. ATIP up a dime today to 424. Matterport, 1493, up 13. 23 Miklos at 901, up 20. SmartRent, 1293, up 99 cents. Rocket Lab up 39 cents to 1035. Spire down a quarter. Sextera down a nickel. Vanik up 480 today to 272. Home Depot up $1.72. IBM up to 69 cents. Dow up 241, 242. Microsoft up only 63 cents. Apple up $1. Tesla up 10. Bed Bath & Beyond up 32 cents. BlackBerry up 49. Royal Caribbean up 241. Norwegian up 81 cents. Carnival up 91 cents. Amazon up $33. Facebook up 8 1/4. Google up 48.55 today to 28.91. Target up 32 cents. JP up $1.30. JP Morgan. Costco up $1. Walmart down 89. Cisco down 18 cents to 59.02. Nvidia up 5.68 to 226. Goldman up 7.11 to $419. Walt Disney up 3.50 to 180. Let's see here. American Airlines up 32 cents to $20.32. Netflix holding 5.58, up 8.80. DraftKings up $2 to $60. Shorters getting hit there. Moderna down 18 to 382. And Micron up $1.23 to 74. Intel up 76 cents to 53.89. And that is what is going on. A bunch of these deals here. No, Uncle Bruce, I bought 100. Here it is. I bought 100 SPRT with 35.97 USD. But I wrote a call and received 25.97. Okay. So I actually only paid 1,000. I wish I had the luck to buy just the stock at 10. Oh, I see. So you bought it at 36 bucks. You wrote the call by writing a $10 contract for 2,600 bucks. So you got 2,600 back by buying a $3,600 stock. So now you're only into it for 1,000 bucks. I see now. So the trick here, I guess, is let's see here. I'm not sure what the trick is. You bought it for 36 and you're down 10 bucks. Okay. You got $2,600 or $26 a share. Your net cost is $10, but you wrote a $10 call. So you're only going to get the $10 for your stock. You're guaranteed to lose $26 on this deal, on this option deal. I mean, you're only going to get $10 for your stock from the exercise, but you did get $26 already by writing it. So you're getting $36 to buy it at $36. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how you're going to make money. I'm twisting my brain around here. If the shares go down to $10, you won't get exercised necessarily. Let's say they go to $9.99. You won't get exercised. Okay. You've got the stock. It's worth $10 and you're even, right? If the shares go to $15 and you do get exercised, you get $1,000 in cash added to the $2,600 you already got, which is $3,600, which is equal to what you paid for the deal. You break even. You can't make any money. So I don't know how you make money. I'm lost on this. Why did you do this? I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know what's going on. I mean, even if today was September the 17th and the stock closed at this price, you'd be exercised. And you're going to have $3,600 in your hands, which is what you started with. So I don't know where you win. I guess, I guess if the shares go down in price to $15 and your call goes down in price, you can buy it back for less than you sold it for. Okay, it's coming to me now. It's the end of the day, man. I'm tired. All right, so if the shares go to $15 and we're into the last day of trading, theoretically, these calls will be worth $5-6. You could buy it back for $5-6. Keep your stock, right? So you have $2,600 in the account. You use $600 to buy the call back. You have $2,000 in the account and the stock. So you've got $2,000 cash and a $15 stock. You have a $3,500 position. You're still unchanged. I still am lost. I'm still lost on how you win. How do you make money on this deal? One has offset the other. I'm not sure what's going on. Of course, I'm going crazy. I'm losing my sanity here. I don't know what the deal is. Does anyone know how this guy wins? Can anyone help me? Hi, Bruce. I bought a call 2 months ago on IBM expiring September 17th. The strike is 145. Better to sell, to close now. Stock is stuck in the upper 130s lately. What do I do? See, there it is. This is the frustrating part of IBM. This is why IBM is such a heartbreaker. You have until the 17th of September, which is still a couple more weeks, 3 more weeks, and a darn stock won't go anywhere. It's just sitting here now at 139.47. The company makes all kinds of money. They're splitting into 2 different divisions. I think the stock will be worth much more money. When will it happen? How will it happen? What's going to be the deal? And why isn't the stock moving up in the meantime? Boom. There's the question. I have no answers. And the shares are $5 out of the money, and it's frustrating as hell for Michael. Can you blame the guy? I don't know what to say. We'll have to watch this next week and see if the stock does something or not. Isn't that a wash? Michael, I think you're right. I think somebody skipped the option writing class. I think this is I don't know how this can pay off. I don't know. I mean, if the stock goes to $5 a share, he has nothing in the game, right? He's got $500 in stock. He's got $2,600 back, but he loses $500. He loses. I don't understand. SRNG is the Ginkgo Bioworks deal, some SPAC group that bought DraftKings and Skills publication. Anyway, love Royal Caribbean did well today. Makes no sense. My puts will pay. They will. Let's see. I'm wondering if he should buy this call back. That's what he should do. He should buy this call back on Monday and write another call for October or December at a higher strike price for just as much money as this one costs him. That's what he should do. I think he should do a rollover. Okay, I'm never buying another IBM. I'm just gonna write these. There you go. He needs to write at least 2 covered calls to make money on the SPRT. It is such a crazy and convoluted option strategy for it just might work out. The only way he wins is if the option market increases and he sells that contract for profit. He can't. He short the contract. He wrote it. He wrote the contract against the stock. He's short. If it goes up in price, he has to pay more to get it back. He wins if he wins. I think if he sells it, say he sells it for 26, and then he writes a new contract that's longer in duration. Let me take a look here on options. I got the options right here. He's doing. Okay, let's take a look at October just for the hay of it. Okay, $26 on the contracts. He can't write October's for a better deal, so we got to go further out. December's. Let's go December's. He can bring in. He can't bring in much money here. He can't. I don't understand what's going on. I am wondering. Okay, he did this. Okay, hang on a sec. Oh, time out. What is going on here? The $10 calls. This is wild. This is wacky. Let me go back to here. And this is the option chain. Okay, so I'm looking at the 10s. They closed at $23 to $24, $23.40 to $24.10. So let's just say they're $23.50 is where they closed at. All right. And he wrote them at 26. Alrighty. He wrote them at 26. They're worth right now $16 book value. If the shares stay here at $26, they'll be worth $16 book value, and they'll have a value of $16 on the very end. If he buys them back at 16 at that time, he could try to write further out contracts, I guess. Now, let me take a look at something really wacky. I'm looking at March contracts. They don't have, there's no premiums on these things. This is weird. This market is so screwed up. $20 March contracts. Sorry, $10 March contracts are trading at a lower price than the September contracts. The Septembers are trading at $24.40 last trade. September $10 calls were at $24.40. As a $10 call for March 2022 is trading at 18. It's trading for $6 less. This is insanity. This is total insanity. I guess if the shares on Monday go down to $20, in the morning, then the calls are only $10 in the money. They might be trading at $12 to $15, probably $15. He could buy them back for 15, and he sold them for 26, buy them for 15, and then turn around and try to write further out contracts at higher premiums if this option market wakes up and gets with the program. I don't know. This is wild. Folks, love to get your input on this one here. In the case of SPRT, the winning strategy is to buy an in-the-money call when the stock is around 10, in-the-money call when the stock is around 10, and then dump your contracts when it hits 50-ish today. Well, would have been. Let's see. What else is going on here? He sold a covered call. Ooh, I'm lost. I know he sold I think that's what he did. We're talking about you. Okay, Uncle Bruce, what I plan to do is to close the written call position when the stock is close to $10, so to get the maximum of the premium, and keep the 100 shares and write another call if and when the shares go higher. Yep, I agree with all that. I can understand it. It makes sense, my friend. The problem is, I know I'm gambling. Though you have no gamble in the game. You've got no skin in the game. You have nothing on the table. You put $3,600 to buy the stock. You put down $3,600 to buy the stock. You took $2,600 back to write the contract. You're into the deal for $1,000. So you're into the stock for $10 a share. That's your net cost of your stock. because you bought it at 36, you wrote a contract to get you 26, and you're into the stock now for $10 of your money. It cost you $10 of your money, $1,000 to buy these 100 shares, right? So if the contract shrinks in value, yes, you can buy it back. I think you're going to make your money on a rollover. That's where you're going to make your money. All right, Uncle Bruce, I figured it out. If the stock is 15 on expiry, he makes money. Paid 3,600, got 2,600. He can sell the 100 shares at 15 on expiry. No, he can't win, because if the stock closes at 15, his contract is in the money. He'll be exercised at 10. Someone will buy the stock from him at $10. He's got to buy those contracts back. It'll cost him $5 to buy the contract back, book value at least. So he's going to pay $500 out of his pocket to buy that contract back if he can get it for $5 if the stock's at $15. He then could sell the stock at 15 and he'd make money on he'd make some money, I guess. But he's got to deal with that contract at the end there. You don't fact that after squeeze, SPRT will be sideways around the normal range and you won't make much money selling another call. There's that option too. If he does a rollover on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, if these other contracts start to rise in premium, because these early contracts have risen in premium, it would be great if the stock went up to 30. It would actually be good if the stock went up to 30, because the contracts for all these other options would go higher, the value. And he could then do a successful rollover, and he might be able to go into a $20 expiry, like an exercise 20 from a 10. And he can break even on the contract. That's good enough. If you can get $26, you can get out and get in for the same price and move up $10 on your exercise, he'd be up 1,000. But I don't know. Yep, Michael's got it. He'll be exercised at 10. Rocket fans, Astros a test flight scheduled for about 4 p.m. Eastern. If it goes boom, you might want to sell if you're holding shares. Let's see. Let's go. Anyway, we'll see what's going on. Anyway, people have been speculating here with us how it can go and how it can't go. But yeah, I mean, the shares can go down to 15 on Monday, theoretically, but the contracts will probably still trade at 12. They'll trade at double. They'll be worth 5 book, but they'll trade at 10 to 12 to 15. They're not going to cough up the value on Monday morning because it's still too much time. Hey, Uncle Bruce, regarding that SPRT squeeze today, can you talk to the pandemonium going on at HF brokerage houses with wearing alarms going off? Was that a huge bow shot off a HF long versus HF being too short? Hedge funds. What do we got here? Can you talk to the pandemonium going on at hedge funds with warning alarms going off? What was that a huge bow shot of hedge funds long versus hedge funds? Oh, that could have been a huge war going on today. Absolutely. And it'll continue on Monday. And the suspension was probably just ridiculous activity. I don't know. Uncle Bruce, I'm looking at data at close. SPRT share was 26. A $10 call goes for 24. It doesn't make sense. See, that's another thing. Yeah. But that might be a trade that took place 10 minutes before it got halted anyway. So that's not a current market. So that would make sense to me. If you buy 100 shares immediately, you write a call on it in the money, the option prices are pretty much figured out that you're breaking even or close to it. It depends on how long the call is good for. If you're writing an in-the-money call, but only for a week, there won't be much premium. But if you write an in-the-money call for 6 months out or a year out, like say you buy SoFi at $14 and you write a $12.50 call, good for a year, you'll get a premium on that call. What's going on behind the scenes with the short squeeze happened at the hedge funds and market makers and brokerage houses? They were all panicked. I believe that. Nelson, idea behind writing a covered call is to write it at a higher out of the money to collect the premium. I agree with that too. I do agree. Splair, people, don't forget to thumb up. Better check twice. Thumbs. Have a good weekend. I'm out of here. Take care, Splair TV. You take care. Thank you very much. We have thumbs ups right now. 210 thumbs ups today. Well, we'll take whatever we can get. It's not a lot, but it's something. And I thank you all. Yeah, what a weird day today. An absolute weird one here. And SPRT is trading in the aftermarket, 26.85, up 52 cents. It is trading in the aftermarket. it's higher. So there you go. I don't know, kids. I'm trying to figure out the world in which we live. 2666 in the aftermarket. From what I can tell you, let me 1 second here. Let me wait for this to go through here. I'm getting an update on my machine here. 2656 on 1.37 million shares. 1.3 million shares on support.com, aftermarket trading, 2642 up 23 cents. So there you go. Trying to make sense of this market. GameStop aftermarket, 204.52 down 43 cents on the aftermarket here. What a day. Sorry, it was so confusing on my not but daydreaming, trying to listen to work at all too. You're much more entertaining. Oh man. Yeah, weird. Very weird. That call contract has about $10 premium on it between now and September 17th. Wow. Just wow. If you can buy it back at closer to book value and then roll it over into an October or a December for a higher premium, for a higher exercise price, double win. Then you're ahead. So we'll see. I don't know. Nelson, not necessarily. It's about selling for high premium and collecting as much as you can, whether by expiry or buying for lower value. I'm thinking about offering a class on how to lose money in the stock market while getting your wife super pissed at you. I'm so good at it. It's insane. Uncle Bruce, did you have these crazy squeezes 30 years ago? No, not like this. Loving and learning here. Uncle Bruce Options writing class was amazing. Still need to let that knowledge sink in. Have a good weekend, everybody. Off to watch a film and not think about MTTR. I love you. Thank you, Chris, so much for that. Those of you who want to learn about option writing, watch my classes. There's like 10 of them now. About 7 of them had to do with options, at least. And you can watch one at a time whenever you want at my website, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. Yep, absolutely. Austin, you and John should get together for that class. Anyway, check it out and see what you can do. $27.50 on support.com, up $1.17 on 1.6 million volume now. Just trading away, heavy volume. Amazing. The lower it goes, the richer Fenneville will get, and that is cool. She has $25 puts, and it's now $27.36, only $2.36 out of the money. Amazing. Just amazing. This is wild. This is just wild. Anyway, I don't know what to make of it. It is a crazy market. I could be a co-host. There you go. Oh man, what a week. What a wild week. Thank you everybody for being here. Appreciate all of your attendance this week. Thank you for all your support. Those of you who have been making donations to me this week, you guys are just amazing. I thank you. PayPal donations and super chats, awesome. We're, like I say, Jen and I are packing. Everything around this house is being packed up. You can take a look here at my unit behind me here. There's nothing left. All the albums are gone. All the books are gone. All the CDs are gone. This unit will be out of here tomorrow or Sunday. It's out of here, so all this has to go. It will be very sparse. More and more sparse looking around here as we get closer to moving day, as we are prepping up the house for the move out. We are the garbage runs are unbelievable. The donations to charity are unbelievable. We're giving away furniture to some folks we know and stuff, and it's cheaper to give it away than move it. It's just cheaper. We're moving 350 miles from here, whatever the distance is. It's a fortune to move, and it's going to be in storage for 2 years. Pointless. Just get rid of it and be done with it, and that's what's going to happen here as we continue to just pare down, and get ready to become nomads. Soon we'll be living out of 2 big suitcases and 2 small ones, and our car, and then going from place to place from there. That's what's going to happen. Unbelievable. Anyway, there you go. Connor, yeah, I have some $25 puts as well. Haha, good call. I'll keep an eye out for you in the chat. Austin, gotta run. Catch you on Remember show later tonight. Trivia tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern, if you dare. For members of this channel, come on by. Connor, appreciate it. No, not the Weber Grill. SVT, thank you for this. Good fun week behind a great one ahead. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate this donation. That's pretty cool. How's your back doing, Bruce? You're pretty tired. Big weekend ahead for you all. Have a great time. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, all of you, for these. Like I say, these donations are just awesome. They're just going right to the moving fund, and it's making a huge difference. We appreciate it very, very much. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Stay healthy for me, please. Get your shots if you can. Stay away from that virus if at all possible. Please stay away from that virus. It's a killer, and we just don't need to be around it. Thank you all for all your kind words, and appreciate you all being here. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks again. We'll see you Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. And tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern, we're on the air for trivia. The questions are ready to go. If you dare, we'll see you at 7 o'clock tonight with the gang from TWB. Okay, guys? Thanks, guys. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll see you for some trivia later. All right. Bye for now.